Now, most people do secretly love a bargain, but is there a link between chasing that elusive, that El Dorado of savings and your brain chemistry?
Well, according to some researchers, we are chemically programmed to respond to sales and bagging a bargain. Joining us to discuss this is psychologist Sabina Reid. Good morning to you, Sabina. Everyone does love a bargain, right? So is it good, bad or indifferent? Do we now just have the research that says, yes, we do all love it?
Look, I think we've known all along anecdotally, and now we have got some more research to support it. Basically, as humans, we do what feels good, and when we bag a bargain, it feels good, so we seek to repeat it. So it really makes sense. But it's important, particularly at this crazy time of year in the shops, to be aware who's controlling who when we think we're getting a bargain. Are we really in control of the purchase, or is the retailer controlling us?
Yes. Now, it seems to me that it might have some parallels to gambling addiction. You feel like you're getting something for nothing. You say you're probably flooded with endorphins or something as a result. I mean, can it become a bit addictive, bargain hunting?
It certainly can become addictive. So shopping can become an addiction, and I also would liken it to eating. You might start with a couple of purchases that you don't really need. You get the high of the thrill of the chase, and that can turn into a shopping binge, which is really unhelpful. And so I think if that's happening, it's really important to look at what's triggered you. What is it that you're feeling at the time? What are you thinking about? Are you anxious? Are you lonely? Are you tired? Are you, think about where you're at and try and find other ways to manage those difficult feelings or to sit with them without overspending.
Can it also just be, I'm thinking I really want those shoes?
I think we all know the answer to that is yes.
When does it lead to serious personal issues?
So when it goes outside, when you spend beyond your means, obviously, that's when things get difficult. Also, if you find that when you have been out shopping and you get home and you look at what you've bought, you feel a sense of guilt or remorse or sadness, then, think about what you feel after you've bought. I think a lot of us are drawn to buying things we don't need. And if we go back to caveman days, we went out to kill things that we needed to eat. We didn't just kill for the sake of, because it was fun and we were feeling a little bit sad in our loincloth. Yeah. And so I think it's a useful place to go.
Sure. I felt a bit sad in my loincloth a number of times.
You're tired.
I go and bag a bargain. Just tired, yeah. So, those cavemen, if you went out and clubbed a sloth, only to discover that there were 3 little baby sloths in its pouch, that's like a bargain.
Well, that would be like a bargain, but I guess the point is we only need to buy what we need. And I think particularly at this time of year, there's a mentality towards almost binge shopping. And sometimes we feel that's a way that we can give love to our children, to each other. And we're almost trying to make up for the year of perhaps not being connected to each other. And a last-minute shopping binge isn't going to make up for that.
You just said last minute there, Sabina, and I think this is something that heaps of people do. I know I do. That I think it's okay and I've decided what I'm going to get, and then it gets to the few days before Christmas and I start panic buying and thinking I don't quite have enough, or it's like having a party and then all of a sudden you think I don't think I've got enough food, and you go and buy double the amount that you don't need.
Jumpers.
What's going on there?
Well, and it's quite contagious. So you find that when you're in the shops at this time and you see someone else grabbing something, you think, she's got those salad servers. I must need those salad servers too because she's getting them at a good price. She looks happy. Her kids look cute. I'll grab some salad servers too.
She looks happy in her loincloth. With her salad service. That's the key.
It's kind of fun. You can understand people impulse buying. They think, these will come in handy at some point. It's kind of like stockpiling for the year ahead. But a lot of people seem to do a lot of research into their bargain hunting. So they're saving, a few $100s here or there, I guess. But there's a lot of opportunity costs as well because they spend so much of their time looking into the bargain.
Yeah, so there's the time spent, and also the thrill of the chase can almost take over and give you more of a hit than actually the purchase itself. And there are people that are almost professional shoppers. They spend time trawling the internet, looking for the best bargain, going from one shopping centre to another, and as you say, at what cost to the rest of their lives. So we need to really, my tips would be write a list and be clear clear about what you're going shopping for,
Yeah.
what you need and what you don't need, and know that the retailers, it is their job to draw us in the best way they know how. 2 for 1, 50% off. And, that doesn't mean we need to make those purchases.
Yeah, make sure that you're happy in your loincloth
That's
before
right.
you go shopping.
Well, it's the old
Don't
saying, it's not the loincloth, it's what's in the loincloth.
It is the old saying, isn't
Yeah.
it? Isn't
Exactly
it?
right.
Is that
Everyone
really an
says
old
that.
saying?
It is now. Thanks,
If you're
Sabina.
feeling sad, just maybe wash your loincloth, wring out your loincloth.
Give your
hang your
loincloth some
loincloth to dry.
attention.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just focus on your loincloth a little.
As long as you only buy one loincloth.
That's
yeah,
right.
right. And not the salad servers.
That's right.
Gotcha, Sabina. Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Good advice before people head to the shops. All right. Still to come on Weekend Sunrise, Dennis Rodman signs on as North Korea's star basketball coach.
He's a clever man, isn't he? Plus, please save Syria. The United Nations launches the biggest aid appeal in its history.